show my audience. Handling the camera is my brother Val, and then behind him is my dad and my nephew Sammy, and to the right is my mother. Okay? Do you remember the first time you ever walked into the gym? I do. It was about 15 years ago, and for me, building up the courage to even go inside the gym took a while. Once I did, I got scared. I immediately went to the side of the gym and I just paid attention to the people and to see what they were doing. I was confused, I was lost. I wanted to lift weights, but I really didn't know what to do. But I was intrigued enough and I started studying the people around the gym. And I went home and I started reading literature, and I slowly began to understand what weightlifting was. And this obsession grew. Eventually, I became a personal trainer. 15 years later, I continue to work out daily, and I walk into the gym, and what I see are people who are just like me 15 years ago. People who want to lift, but there's a confusion and people don't understand exactly what they're supposed to be doing into the gym. What I feel is the biggest roadblock for people is a misunderstanding of what they're supposed to do once they get into the gym. To my audience and those watching at home, I'm going to create a solid workout program for you. Due to the short duration of this speech, I'm just going to be specific on my favorite muscle group, the legs. Building strong legs is relevant for two main reasons. One, developing and maintaining strength in our legs is important, especially as we get older, especially in the society that we live in today where we have become very sedentary. If we look at third world countries, what we're noticing is they don't have the luxuries that we have. But because they don't have the luxuries that we have, they're able to sustain their muscle strength longer than we have, while many people in our society have become restricted to assisted devices. We need to maintain our leg strength. And another important reason we need to maintain our leg strength is on a superficial level, having great strong legs makes us feel good about who we are. It is very appealing to us to have strong legs. I'm credible on this topic because I've spent the last 15 years studying personal fitness and understanding what it takes to help people build strong legs. The main objective of this speech is to break down the leg day workout. We'll first discuss the actual workout, then we'll dive into the post-workout nutrition, and we'll finish up with discussing post-workout recovery. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the actual workout. The most important part of lifting weights is to have an actual plan. Imagine trying to make a cake, and instead of following the recipe, you just start throwing in random items from the cabinet. Your cake might come out good, but chances are it's going to come out to be a total disaster. So we need a plan. The legs have two major muscles, the quads in the front and the hamstrings in the back. Both of these muscles need to be targeted. And there are two specific types of lift. Compound lifts that use all of your energy to focus on integrating the entire muscles, and isolation lifts that focus on targeting a very specific muscle. We're going to go for both of these type of lifts. But how many reps, how many sets? We're going to discuss that as well. According to the American College of Sports Medicine, 3 sets per exercise of 12 repetitions at 70% of full capacity is ideal for novice beginners. So if you're keeping track in the audience, that's a total of 4 sets, 144 repetitions. Let's break down each of the 4 exercises through a video. Now this is the first video. This is a compound lift, and this is integrating the quads. So we're going to do 12 reps of front squats. You can use weights if you want to, or you can use your body weight. The important thing is to keep your chest upright. The second compound lift that we're going to go over is the good morning lift. Now this is putting weight in the behind us and hinging our hips backward to integrate the entire hamstring posterior chain. Now, once we hit the compound lifts, we're going to go into isolation lifts. So you're going to do 4 sets of 12 reps of quad extensions. That's just pushing your legs forward through this quad extension machine. And after we do that one, we're isolating our hamstrings by doing 4 sets of 12 repetitions of the hamstring curl machine. Now, that is the first part of it, is the actual workout. Now that we've discussed that, we're going to talk about post-workout nutrition. Post-workout nutrition is so important to building muscles. It's important to realize that working out doesn't directly build muscles. Instead, it indirectly builds muscles. Working out actually tears muscle fibers. It is the nutrition that we put into our system afterwards that's important to creating those muscles. So how much nutrition are we talking about? According to an article published in the Journal of International Society of Sports Nutrition, 40 grams of protein and 30 grams of carbohydrates is optimal for protein synthesis during the post-workout. Good sources of protein include chicken and fish, while good sources of carbs include rice and oats. For those in this presentation, I'm going to show you what I personally use for a post-workout nutrition, and I'm going to show you how to create a post-workout shake. Through this video, we're going to use about 6 ounces of almond milk. We're going to add a couple blocks of ice. We're going to put a scoop of almond butter. We're going to add some avocados. We're going to add some chocolate malt, and we're going to add some peanut butter powder. And we're going to add half a banana. And the most important part is we're going to add the protein powder. We put that in, we blend it, and after it is all blended, we're going to put it into a container where we take to the gym. So we're going to go in, we're going to follow our workout, we're going to do all of our sets, and immediately after that workout, we're going to have the protein shake that we made, okay? We're going to drink that, and it's ideal to drink that within 30 minutes of our workout. So that is going to be the plan that we're going to use for our leg day workout. Okay, so now that we've mentioned that working out is an important part to building muscles, and so is nutrition. Recovery is the part of fitness where muscle development actually occurs. To illustrate this point, let us look over a post-workout adaptation cycle. According to one article published in a Clinical Sports Nutrition, supercompensation is a theory that after training, the body recovers above and beyond pre-training fitness levels. This adaptation is essential to physical training and enables us to improve our fitness. Let us look at the supercompensation curve. So the supercompensation curve basically shows where we are before we start working out. And once we work out, we achieve a training stimulus, and actually our performance will diminish momentarily. Over a period of a couple days, between 72 to 92 hours, our body starts to rebuild back up. And after about 72 hours, we achieve a supercompensation. So what's happening is if you're constantly starting to work out, you're constantly having a decrease in your training performance, which is never going to lead to an adaptation. And if you wait too long before your next workout, we're going to go back to our pre-training level. So what we want to do is we want to wait about 72 hours to reach a supercompensation level, and after that point is when we start to work out again. So in our workout, what we're going to do is we're going to wait about 72 to 92 hours, and then we're going to repeat this program. We've looked over the 3 pivotal leg workouts, the 3 pivotal parts of a leg workout. Through weight training, nutrition, and recovery, the body is able to build strength and muscles. This is a basic program that helps you achieve fitness. The most difficult part of fitness is just making the commitment to begin. Once you do, you'll find yourself growing stronger and healthier, and you'll be committed and dedicated to wanting to go back into the gym. And maybe one day, you too might be teaching others how to achieve a perfect leg day workout. Thank you.